All right, everybody, welcome back to Campfire Stories. I'm your humble dungeon master, Kira, uh, getting ready to lead my group once again through the depths of hell. Um, Not really, any, I don't think, announcements to go through right now, other than, just a brief reminder that our new Twitch channel is up and our new YouTube channel is up. So go ahead and follow both of those if you want to see all of our loveliness.
Can we talk
Also,
about Puppy?
oh, what?
Can we talk about Puppy?
Oh, there is, there is a puppy, that Caitlin and Josh have. Um,
If you watched the last video and saw the armful of puppies, we are pleased to say we have permanently adopted one.
I don't know.
Noted.
I don't know if the chat messages are getting accidentally shown on stream there, Danny, like they were last time, because I'm very new at
No,
this whole.
that was just me telling you guys.
That's cool. I just also wanted you to know that they might have appeared on stream, and
Oh,
for
that's
you
fine.
to maybe not dox yourself.
I didn't say that.
That's fair. I don't think anything like actually doxing came up, but I just wanted you to know so that you know.
That's fair.
The other thing to kind of mention is that a lot of us are tired, uh, either like mentally, physically, or both. So, we may trip up on our words, and it happens. But that pretty much covers everything. So, join us by the firelight as we tell our story. Emerging from the Blood Forest, some of you, more worse for wear than others, your nightmare-drawn carriage brings you to the outsets of Streitgeist City. And you get the briefest looks of the city base before your nightmares ride off into the ethereal plane as they are wont to do. And in front of you, you see an absolutely slum-ridden city with, wrought iron and steel buildings that look sturdy but unkept. Not a lot of color to kind of go by, various shapes of maroons and steel grays. At the top of this city, because the city actually, the main street that you're on ramps upward and upward for a good while, breaking off into, multiple kind of side streets and avenues. But at the top can be seen a very clear violet gate that those of you with even an inkling of the worlds of magic know is some sort of transportation device. Just from, it looks like they're not even trying to hide it. Those of you who are more eagle-eyed notice quite a bit of protection in the form of walls, artillery, and actual physical people and creatures and monsters of various sizes and makes guarding this portal at the top. Your small companion... Oh, did I do the thing? I think I did the thing. Give me a quick second. I did the
Not
stupid.
the thing. Not
Nah.
the stupid.
I did. I accidentally the stupid.
Oh no.
Anything but the stupid.
So, those of you who watched this last time will remember that there was a part where everything just kind of froze. And I know why that happened. And so now I can fix it. But it requires me to just kind of stop for a couple seconds and fix it.
I have something in the meantime. Does anyone remember who the hell Tiramisu is? Does anyone remember what the hell this is about?
Tiramisu?
Yeah, we have a tiefling named Terry Tiramisu at some point.
Is
What?
that? I don't think we're remembering the same thing here.
No. When was this?
I think that might be a different campaign.
I think that's a different campaign.
I don't know what the hell it's from.
I
The
thought
Like,
that was,
tiefling named Tiramisu,
I thought
huh?
that was from your
Oh.
campaign.
It might be.
I think that is
Yeah.
from your
It's
campaign.
not in this one.
It's not in this one.
Not this one.
Sure. Because it also says Stephen Frank. That sounds like names I probably also made.
Are you using the same notebook for both campaigns?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Alexa.
Babe.
I definitely don't just have one notebook and just pick a page at the time and just start writing.
Fucking Tiramisu the tiefling. I know my next character.
Hey y'all, I'm out here looking for Mr. Terry Misu.
That's what it says. It says Tyrion. Like, look at this note. It's just chaos. Because then it also has the stuff that we were talking about in this campaign. But like,
Not only do you not know what campaign that's for, but even if you did, that note wouldn't help you at all.
That looks like my note take.
Oh, by the grace of the gods. Okay, so, your tiny little traveler Etok, kind of seems
Oh,
to,
yeah.
fly just above, like, Lorelei's shoulder, and goes, "Oh yes, this is cities. Very good. You made it, and you don't even flies."
how fast does it normally
I'm
take
just.
when you fly?
Oh, yeah, couple hours travels maybe?
How long did it take us?
It took you guys about 3 days.
Okay.
Because you guys basically had to follow a path, and a path that would be good enough for horses and a carriage to go through, and Etok could just fly over the fucking forest.
Yeah. Cool.
He just kind of, like, gives... Lorelei just kind of gives you, like, a bit of a sniff, and, like, looks over at Arlo and kind of gives you a bit of a sniff, and is like, "Oh, you guys know smells is good."
Can't say I've had a good wash since I've been here, sadly.
Not to mention between the wolf-like guts and also being in a blood ocean.
It was a river.
Yeah,
Okay,
more
okay.
a lake or a river than an ocean.
Lake, river,
An open body of water that was containing blood.
body.
Well, no, it wasn't open.
No, it's
was a
true.
river.
It's
it
very
had a
closed
tarp
on two
over it?
sides.
It was very crossable.
Does anyone have any
Okay.
rope? I'm gonna hang myself now.
Can I
might have
can
a
I
bit
join?
actually.
Can I join?
Yeah, sure.
You
we'll
know,
line
the
up.
real question is, will you just
I
end
might
up
have
back
some
here
of the.
again?
I might
Okay.
have some of the. Oh,
More or less,
you know that is a good question.
What is a good question?
You know,
If we-
if we hung ourselves, where would we go after this?
I feel like we'd have to layer down, and I don't know, but that's just our best guess. You know, when we were alive, we were always wondering where were we gonna go before this. So here we are.
Etok kind of just thinks for
You
a
might have
second.
been.
Etok just kind of thinks for a second and goes, uses go nowhere.
Do we just perma-die, or do we just kind of not die?
Well, so...
Just vibing,
start
hanging from a
seeing,
tree?
like, lively dead people in lots of times. But, you know, you sorts of ceases to existing.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I
Perfect.
see. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
That actually
okay.
sounds pretty nice right now.
It could be. Better than the tortures. Better than the tortures. You guys want snackies?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I would love a snack.
Oh, I know a place. Comes and follows. And he zooms
In a
on
bath.
ahead.
Perfect.
So the gist of it, Kira, is that if we die here, it's kind of like the disintegrate spell of you're just done?
You're just
Unless, like, say, a wish spell?
Assuming that what Etok is telling you is true to the best of his knowledge, think the disintegrate spell, but if it can affect your soul as well.
Cool.
I'm personally not going to take my info from an imp.
Yeah,
Does this town have a library?
this... Oh, Knott's the readings town for sure.
Are you looking for a place to read or a place for us to hold up again?
Information.
You want
'Cause,
information?
you know, like, we're going in...
Oh shit! And then you muted yourself. Well, then that's fine.
I think she might be throwing up right now.
No, I'm sorry. Do you guys want to see a dog? I found this dog on the side of the road. Dude, come here now. We're streaming. Come up.
I want to see so bad.
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh,
my
he's a big
goodness.
chonker.
He's like 99 pounds.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, no.
He's chonky.
Etok just kind of like looks back as he's flying and is like, "You want information in Strike Guy City? You get it from the peoples of Strike Guy City."
But what if you're an introvert?
I feel like we might have lucked out with the library, and that's probably not going to be something we can expect most places.
I can hope.
I does not know what that word means. Very long.
nerd.
Hope?
No, introvert, into dirt, into the dirt.
Yes.
It means she doesn't like talking
I'd like to go into the dirt, please.
Introvert means that you prefer to be by yourself.
Oh, you shouldn't have come to a cities then.
I didn't have a choice.
Me at work.
I'm dead. So,
True.
like,
True. You's in really bad position right now.
yeah, and you've just told us that if we then die here, we're done.
Well,
Are you-
in your specific
sounds-
situation, yes.
But, like...
So, bath app?
Do yous believes in gods?
What a question.
Do you worship the gods?
Oh,
Absolutely not.
I don't think we're close enough to discuss this.
Well,
I think...
you ask Etok what happens when you die. That is very big moral quandaries.
Everything got very philosophical very quickly, and I was not ready for it.
I'll answer. I think I don't believe in them, but I believe they're there.
Oh, they're there. I mean, like,
They're definitely fucking there.
oh yeah, they're not like
I think...
100% confirmed. Have shown up on the mortal plane.
Yeah.
Also, we
But,
are
like-
in the houses.
So are you saying that more so you don't lay any faith in them?
Yeah, I think that if they were worth worshipping, a lot of the bad shit that's happened wouldn't have happened.
Oh,
Exactly.
they're all bastards, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah.
Amen, brothers
That's a
and
problem to
sisters.
tackle another day.
Like that one Like the sea goddess that she brought back? The one that killed one of us? If
That
I'm
was you.
remembering right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was you.
I'm the god? No, I'm just
No.
kidding. Oh, I'm not the one that got brought back alive by the sea goddess. That was Theodora.
That was Theodora, yes, correct.
Theodora was... Okay, we'll just continue on.
Yeah.
You know, if
Nope.
this is what reading books does to you, I'm glad I can't read.
I can
Really,
teach
you're
you
not
if you
missing
want.
much. No, that's all right. He doesn't need to learn.
Think I'm better off without it.
You are.
Okay, I'll stick with the books.
You are eventually brought to this kind of like enclosed and barred up small building, hanging sign over top with like a very rusty 13 on top, called the Devil's Dozen, in the south end of the city. So very close to the entrance.
That's not a dozen.
It's
Danny, my love.
never,
Give it a second.
never changed, Danny.
Continue.
Yes. So, yeah,
I spoke before I thought.
You find yourself at the entrance of the Devil's Dozen. There's like no bouncer or anything there. It seems as if the door has been blown off its hinges multiple times.
Good.
And is just kind of hanging there more as a representation of a door than anything.
It actually opens upward.
Like a
of
fucking
door.
DeLorean. Yes, and Etok says, "Oh, best foods in the city. Also worst peoples in the city. But, you know, takes what you can get."
We'll fit right in. Walks inside.
So, you're leading this then? You're walking in first?
Sure! Food sounds good.
Perfect. You walk in and are immediately assaulted with the smell of a bunch of sweaty people all in one very hot place. Smoke of various different colors and thicknesses kind of permeate the air around you. Various different monsters and creatures at tables. You can see a group of vampires that sit at a table with a woman in like a red cocktail dress, who seems to be human and also seems to be completely out of it.
That worries Alexa. Dad does.
We know what's happening.
You can see like a group of, now that you've seen one very close up, a group of spined devils playing some sort of like card game of chance and gambling. In the far back corner, what initially to you seems like a dwarven man, except if you imagine the mangled hair and like the wild beard of a dwarf, imagine them made out of fire. And with a very large tankard of ale, he just kind of sits in the back, and he's sitting alone, drinking at his ale. with all of you kind of entering this room, there is a moment, however small, of the rest of the bar kind of looking over at you, as you're kind of the weird ones here, oddly enough. And
Is it weird that there's other, like, mortal beings here? Like, this is the first human we've seen, right?
this is the first human that you guys have seen since being here. Seeing a group of you guys walk in of, like, variously, like, normal beings to the material plane, there's a bit of an eye, kind of, as you walk in, a little bit of hushed whispers before they go back to kind of what they were doing.
See, we look different. But what do you think, Etok? Do we smell about the same?
Well, look. Goods and bads of being covered in bloods. Not too many people mess with people covered in bloods. But, bad news, smells really bad.
Everything in here smells really bad.
Exactly.
True. But is what you smells is bad, that is bad, or good, depending on where yous is.
What the actual fuck did that just mean?
I agree, honestly.
Etok, would you be able to rephrase that?
No.
And before he does, Sybil, can you make the sign just fall on my head, please?
Yeah, I can Eldritch Blast it.
Someone
I
write
can firebolt.
in our own chat, because what?
Would you like to insight check what Etok meant by whatever the fuck he just said?
Yes.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Nine.
I'm just vibing.
Yep.
Don't worry.
19.
First roll of those dice, and Terry's fucking me.
It's kind of what he does. So, the rest of you are just like, what in the hell does that even mean? Lorelai, you sit there for a second, replay it again, and basically what he's saying is, like, you both smell, you guys and the people in this bar both smell bad, but you smell bad differently. And theirs makes sense to be here. Yours doesn't.
Oh, I was getting the vibe of it's like one of y'all smells like pig shit, the other one smells like cow shit. It depends on which one you prefer.
What's your poison?
Pick your shit.
Pick your poison.
But yes.
Explain
and
that to the group.
The final person to see here is the bartender. Bartender just kind of sits in the back and is out of all of the 6 to 9 foot people that you guys have seen, this guy is like a relatively 5'10", 5'11" ice devil. Entirely kind of slick navy blue skin, horns that kind of come up to the side of his head. They seem to his horns almost seem to be like an extension of his ears, and long kind of fingers that make wiping the glasses much easier for him.
I was gonna say, he's probably since he's an ice devil, it probably is really good for chilling the drink.
It's pretty great. You don't see a fridge or anything. I mean, obviously, even if there was a fridge, it'd be behind the bar. But
there's a
Fantasy fridge.
Arcano tech can be a thing.
Fridge.
But yes, he kind of notices the bar looking at you, and he kind of gives you a bit of a look as well, before being like, "Come in, come in. Sit down. What can I get for you?
Is there a menu anywhere?
There's like some sort of fucking chicken scratch up behind him. Of like, there's like a soup of the day. But it's like scratched out, so it's like the soup of every day.
Can you read Infernal?
It's written in common because there are some creatures of hell, weirdly enough, that don't speak Infernal. Because not everything speaks physical, like, speaking language. And yeah, so you see like a soup of the day, you see whatever like meats they were able to get. So up top you see like there's a blink dog steak that is
Times is there.
Hold on a second.
oh yeah.
Oh no!
Sorry y'all.
That took so long to register.
Sorry y'all. You're in hell. Were you expecting like ethically grown chicken wings?
Non-GMO.
I wasn't expecting a blink dog steak.
Not a lot of people were. It's actually quite expensive.
It's a delicacy.
It is it's hard to get. They're hard to get a hold of. Yeah, and then of course like various different alcohols and cocktails with like pun-based names. Certain cocktails are like they add the fire for the effect, and then the other cocktails are just like on fire when you drink them.
Fireball fantasy.
Living your full fireball fantasy.
That's how he.
Yeah, so he just kind of takes like one of his long fingers and just points up behind him.
Can I get an ale?
Just like on tap.
Just on tap, whatever you got, and keep them coming.
Sure.
I'm gonna saddle up at the bar and get drinking. Fully acknowledging the fact that I have not a single piece of any money on me.
You do, actually. Because you guys split your gold that you got, did you not?
Oh shit!
Not all of it,
Oh.
but some of it.
Does anyone remember how much gold we
I have differently than you, because I got the original gold, and then the second one that Lorelai got, she split up. Or they
Alexa!
split up.
I think I was. Oh, I'm here. I just have to get into my character sheet. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Because of course that's in the same place on my phone.
Everybody, just chill out for a second. Lizzie's the DM. Try not to screw everything up.
Alright, Lizzie, get the DMing.
Can you say that we have more money?
Okay, so much gold. Everybody gets like 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
We all get super, like, the ultra rare magic items. We're all level 20.
Holy shit.
Update.
A holy
I have,
avenger just appeared in my hands.
I have 4 gold in my inventory, and that doesn't sound right.
You have 4
No, that
gold in
sounds
your
about right for
inventory.
this game.
Because I believe that it was 20 that you found off of the Spine Devil.
Then that might be correct.
Oh. Devil had 20 gold and a pitchfork, and everybody got 4 gold.
Oh, so I was right.
Yes.
Oh, I can drink as much as I want.
It's that the original gold we found at the start, we gave to the one person, which was me, to keep a hold of.
Yes. So, yeah, like, because you're grabbing, like, the lowest of the low ale, which is, like, 3 copper a pint. So, you're just able to, you know, you're able to go as long as you want to go, or as long as your body allows you to go.
And that's how far we're going.
Every once in a while, when Arlo isn't paying attention, I want to steal some, take a couple sips, and put it back.
Yeah.
Well, I have a -3 to my perception, so I'm just gonna say that you get away with that shit.
You'll get
100%.
probably yourself a total of 2 ales.
Arlo, man, your ale's going by like even quicker than you think it should be. It's weird. But by like the third one in, you couldn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. But
Ardo?
After a couple minutes of watching Arlo drink, you just hear in the back of your head, "Would you order me a soup and something dark to dark liquor?" And you just Sybil is not doing okay in a heavily crowded area. She's just kind of completely trying not to exist in this moment.
Sada's trying to put on a brave face and
Who he
But
said?
still
Arlo?
a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah, were you Arlo?
What?
Caitlin, were you talking to Arlo?
The Lorelei.
Oh, it's
The
Laura.
Lorelei.
To me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to say that again. I was only half paying attention. I didn't think you were talking to me.
Will you order me a soup and a
soup?
dark liquor of some sort?
Yes. I'll go up to the barkeep.
Yes, hello there, little What exactly are you?
Great question.
Huh.
Can I get the soup and what cheap on the cheaper side? Dark kind of liquor would you recommend?
Oh, well, we have some rums imported from upstairs. You're not from town, are you? No.
No.
That's fair. When we say upstairs, we mean the second layer.
Okay.
So
I kind of figured that, but
Up?
yes, well, so the gate up front goes to the second layer. Hence all of the just don't go there if you don't have the proper paperwork, or you'll be riddled with arrows and flame and destruction, and it is really fun to watch, but not great for you.
yeah, I guess we'll do the soup and one of those.
I'll take a soup as well.
2 soups, 1 rum?
3 soups, 1 rum.
3 soups, 1 rum. Gotcha.
Yes.
He goes in the back to kind of start ladling up some soup for you guys. You are starting to feel that you are garnering more interest as people are hearing that obviously you're not from town. The vampires seem to be kind of just doing their own thing.
They should stay doing their own thing, please and thanks.
Yeah, they're doing their own thing.
Good.
I think Ellie's just gonna kind of put a hood up, just gonna turn around in the chair against the bar and just be leaning against it and just kind of try to subtly watch the vampires to try and make sure that human's okay.
Anybody looks at me super long and I catch them looking, I just intense eye contact.
I do that on the jump seat.
Yeah, and the intense eye contact, the vampires don't really care. They find this more amusing than anything. Go ahead, Ellie, and give me an insight check.
Sade looks kind of skittish, almost.
21.
21. When I say she looks out of it, it's there's no hint of fear, there's no hint of pain, there's no hint of joy, there's no hint of nothing.
Do I get the vibe that she was charmed?
100%. You don't know if it's still going on or if it was just like, if this is a long-lasting thing. But something ain't right. Lorelai, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
I'm not trying to intimidate, I'm just trying to be weird, but okay.
But you did say that you were given the stern eye at anybody who was
No,
looking
I
at you.
said intense eye contact. That can mean just like...
You know the
Okay.
Bo Burnham song? Prolonged eye contact, prolonged eye contact.
That. I'm not trying to be intimidating, I'm just trying to be weird. So that their attention stays on me and not the people who don't want attention.
Okay. Yeah, 100%. What social fucked up role is that? In order to distract. You know what?
Performance.
I was gonna say performance. Yeah, let's go performance.
Oh.
Like that. 17.
17. You definitely catch the eyes of the spine devils that are kind of playing their card game with like absolutely ruined to shit cards and also cards that may or may not be slightly marked. And you see, like, as a couple of them are looking over at you, one of them is in the back that's just kind of subtly marking his cards, so that when they reappear in the deck, he knows what he's getting. They're like, yeah, they're weird, aren't they? And it's just kind of, like, puts a little scratch into the card. And one of them is just fucking absolutely mean-mugging you. And just kind of gives that, like... It just kind of, like, turns back to his game. The weird flaming dwarven man in the back, like, looks at you for a brief second and is just like...
It's Lorelai, okay? What do you expect?
You know, I don't know enough about this character what to expect. But I'll be honest with you, Lizzie, considering your previous characters, I wasn't expecting blowing a kiss.
Ellie would like to lean
Ronnie would
over
have done
to
it.
Sybil.
See, you guys watching the stream right now, this is your first interaction with these people and their characters. Okay? They have a type,
We do.
and this really ain't it.
We're all playing like out of the box characters for this one, except for Josh.
Like, I was gonna say except for
I don't know.
Josh.
Except for Josh.
Yeah,
Ellie
you're
would
right.
like to lean over to Sybil and just kind of whisper, "Hey, so I think that human over there's been charmed. Can you try and, like, talk in her head and see if she's okay?"
So Sybil does not move or react, but you hear in your head. So the thing is, she can't talk back telepathically. This is a one-way kind of street.
Oh, that's not as useful as I thought.
No, I mean, I can tell her that, like, we're here if she needs backup, but also those are vampires, and we probably shouldn't fight them.
This is gonna sound really morbid, but can you relay your message to her?
Depending.
Can you tell her that we're here if she needs, but then also that if she kind of just wants out, that I can help.
Absolutely.
by that,
not.
I
That would also piss off the vampires.
No,
We
just
would-
no, I don't mean like get her out of here. I mean to like just kind of like.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you meant. And then the vampires would be out a meal and would pick one of us.
I tried.
So I want to help, really. I just don't think we should pick that fight right now.
Three
He just
soups.
goes back to staring at them.
Your soups kind of come up.
What about the one rum?
Piping hot. There is a nice little your short stubby rum glass, mostly ice, with this absolutely cannot see the ice in the glass dark rum. Places it in front of you, Lorelai.
I'll take the rum and I'll sniff it, and then take the teeniest, tiniest little sip.
Oh, there's a strength to this for sure. You don't get the feeling like it was spiked with anything or tampered with nefariously. But you just get the feeling that this is some good shit. But
I'm just gonna slide it down to Sybil.
How many ice cubes are in this?
how many? You're looking at 5 or 6 ice cubes in this.
It's just one chunk of ice.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where if you ask for a whiskey on the rocks, if you were to take the ice out of it, it's a 1.5 ounce shot.
Yeah. One gulp, it's gone. Yeah.
Oh, I am going to need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16.
That is a 16. A 16 is not bad. You can definitely feel this hit you, and you're like, whoa. That's right to the bloodstream. It is very, smoky, this barrel-aged, beautiful stuff. Tastes really good.
Oh yeah, also you're tiny.
Yeah, I'm 4'10", 4'11".
Yeah, so this is, straight to the bloodstream. You are effectively under the poison condition.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, you are not poisoned, but you have the effects of the poison condition. I promise you, failing that by any longer would have had other consequences. But luckily we're not there yet. We are in a bar. Yeah, he collects, he goes about 5 copper each for the soups, and it is a silver for the stuff from upstairs.
Okay.
So it comes all around to about 2.5 silver.
Got change gold.
Yeah, I can make some change, sure. He goes back, kind of puts his in, takes some out, hands it to you.
Gonna disappear again.
Again, okay, so our meal is free.
God,
Caitlin's no longer poisoned.
God
I hate you all.
damn it!
How much did you say it was? You said it was 2 copper, right?
2.5 silver.
2.5 silver.
Yes, so please
Got it.
mark that on your
Thank
sheet and then put your damn camera back up.
I'm working on it.
Oh, I'm Sade now.
What else?
Doing math.
We're all
Guys,
alive.
yeah.
We beat the game. Woohoo! The end.
Mine is a gold.
Easy
As
game,
Sade,
easy
As
game.
Sade, I'm gonna start a bar fight.
Easy. GG's. Oh,
GG's all around. Good night, all y'all.
Do the math.
you start hitting the bar
Did I
because
win?
you're roll the hit.
Say does have Tavern Brawler, that means they get advantage in a tavern.
Nice.
They
And
do.
roll.
They do.
Brawl that
16 plus
tavern.
something.
Yeah, that is. You fully decimate the bar.
Amazing.
Now
bar's
when you all
gone.
come to
Oh
and realize
shit, why'd
your
you do that,
fucking
Sade?
dream sequence never happened. Ugh. I am surrounded by children and a lady who does not know how to use her damn camera. Anywho, you get your soups. Seems to be like a very basic, but thick brothed soup. Some sort of, like, mystery meat in there that you're just kind of okay without knowing.
I don't know. That's okay.
Yeah, the less you know, probably the better. And, the Ice Devil just kind of leans against the counter and is like, so, you don't mind me asking, what brings you guys to Strikegeist?
We're a social experiment.
You're sorry?
We're a social experiment.
You're a social experiment.
Yeah. Pretty much that.
Please
For
tell me
school.
there's more information than that.
So imagine, like, you and a bunch of strangers die and awake in, like, a really freaky death trap place, and a teenager tells you it's their school project.
I've had similar dreams to that, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if it was fucking real, though.
Oh, shit. Wait, so you
Do you
said
know-
you're...
Do you know Allison?
Do I know Allison what?
Allison the tiefling.
She's a tiefling, appears to be mid-teens, long hair.
Her name's
Got a-
spelled.
Yeah, it's spelled Alisson.
I mean, I
She's
figured...
got
She's
a
asking
white
people-
and pink wand.
May go by the pseudonym Tiramisu.
I hate it here.
I cannot say I do. Unfortunately, if you're looking for any of the, like, universities and colleges, you'd be going to much lower levels than this.
Can you tell what levels are those? What levels have those kind of schools?
He's gonna make a history check. He rolled a 7.
Where can we find this
Doesn't know.
bitch?
You're going lower than 5 at the very least.
Okay.
Well, then I'm gonna need another rum, please.
Yeah, for sure. Gets you, kind of takes your glass. You can see a quick kind of bit of, prestidigitation as he just quick cleans your glass.
I love that.
Tosses the ice out and grabs some fresh ones and pours you a shot and hands it over.
And,
Now, normally I would let you guys open up a tab, but I kind of feel like you're going to be in and out. So, it's going to have to be up front.
We already handed him a.
Yeah, but he's
Oh.
he's seeing regular orders now and is like normally at this point I would invite you guys to open up a tab, but like
Oh, okay.
I don't believe you're gonna be here longer than a couple days, kind of thing. So he collects another silver from Sybil.
Hmm.
And do you shoot this one back just as quick?
No, I sip on this one.
Okay. I will get another con saving throw from you, but I will alter the DC because you didn't just shoot it right back.
What was my con modifier? Hang on.
Not good.
That's a 9.
That is a 9.
That is a 9.
Who do you have your telepathic link with currently?
I guess the last person I talked to would have been
Would have
Danny,
been
I'm blanking on your character's
Ellie.
name right
Well,
now.
I think it was Ellie.
Ellie, yeah, sorry.
You feel that immediately cut off.
Okay.
bye bye.
as you are
The
you
person
are
you've been.
mentally quite fuzzy right now.
Cool.
He goes,
I'm gonna try and type you out of that pie later.
he goes,
Should
okay,
we-
so what's the experiment?
Basically, it's the old nature versus nurture, seeing if people are born bad or if they just turn out that way due to circumstances.
Oh, that sounds like some academia shit. So, what are
You
you
know,
guys
I
looking
didn't
for
sign on
here?
for this shit. I think we came here looking to drum up a bit of coin and prepare ourselves for whatever comes forward. We're not really too familiar with the hells.
You see kind of Etok has been like trying to climb a bar stool the entire time because the smoke is
I
actually
pick him up.
Oh.
And just
Nick.
he like lands on top of the counter. He's like, thanks you, the smoke makes it hard to fly. So yes, they's is looking for coins and weapons and armors. They's looking for the armory. And at Etok's words of looking for the armory, the spined devils behind you, who can clearly hear Etok because he's not trying to be subtle at all, just start bursting into laughter.
Got a fucking problem over there.
What the fuck do you guys want with the armory?
What the fuck do you guys want with us looking for the armory? It's none of your fucking business.
I want a fucking pony. What do you think we want? The Armoury.
No,
Armoury.
that's fine. That's fine. You guys find it. This is gonna be great. I love seeing the disappointment on fucking schmucks coming into this town. Looking for a legend that stopped being a legend decades ago.
A legend.
Would you care to elaborate?
Would I care to elaborate on what? Oh, you want information from me now?
No, we want you
Well,
to go
obviously you
leave
like
us
hearing the
alone.
sound of your own voice, or else you wouldn't have started talking in the first place.
You just see Sade giggling a little bit, just a little like.
You can see that he just kind of puts his hand of cards down.
Danny, that was a
steps
really.
up from his seat.
You're about to get decked.
The moment he stands, I will fucking meet him on the floor.
I'm standing too at this point.
Also, same. I'm drunk. Let's bring it.
He walks over, and there is
To
a sternness to him. Not like he's gonna run and deck you, but a status about this guy. And you can see that he's quite relatively built compared to the spine devil you fought before. And he walks over, and I assume, Arlo, that you got in front of Ellie on this one?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
So he walks to meet you.
I'm up next.
He's about at your height to look you in the eye. He goes, you know, even the worst ale in this bar is still pretty good, isn't it?
Say so.
He reaches over and he picks the glass out of your hand. And he goes,
Does he now?
he does. And he goes, you really hate to see it spill. And pours it directly on top of your head.
Okay. Well, he is going to catch an elbow directly to the fucking nose.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Ooh, I started a bar fight. Shit.
While this is happening, I'm just kind of slinking off to the side.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 11 points as you crack, and you feel something crack under your elbow.
That's a nose.
Listen here, motherfucker. I took a shit bigger than you this morning.
All right, boys.
Was he?
Action surge.
Looks-
Another elbow.
Go ahead, give me an attack.
Was
How
he drink?
about we take this
Another
outside?
24.
Go ahead and roll
Take
for
this
damage.
outside, please.
Was he
9
drink?
points of bludgeoning damage.
So 20 total from both attacks.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go for a bonus action grapple and try to take this man to the floor.
Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, so opposed athletics then. I will tell you what you have to beat. Soft 20.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's going to be difficult.
you got it. Got it.
A lighted up soft 20.
A lighted up soft 20.
Or a lit up. That's proper grammar.
It's hella lit.
Athletics is going to be 19, sadly.
Oh.
So yeah, you kind of like go to get him to the floor, and he's like, both of your hits kind of knock him against the table, and he is just kind of able to push you off of him. You
I
can
catch.
hear a very large glass shatter in the corner of the room, and just a large, like, fire split the two of you apart.
Fuck.
Amazing.
The dwarven man kind of gets up. And he walks over to the spine devil, who at this point has kind of been knocked on his ass. He goes, "Why don't you tell me what happens to legends? Hey, you spineless spined fuck." He just kind of looks up, looks over at you. Arlo, please roll me intimidation with advantage, please.
Can do. Oh, that's good. That is going to be 1 second.
Do you allow strength in some instances to be used for intimidation?
I would say so, yeah. You could use your strength modifier instead of your charisma.
Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Pretty damn good. Looks over at this flaming dwarf and looks over at you. Looks back at his boys who look like they're ready to get up. He goes, "I think we got a game to finish. We don't want any trouble, man." Arlo does not look like he's talking to you.
I see. I'll look over to this dwarf. Thanks for intervening, but I had it.
Is this the one I blew the kiss at?
Is it what?
Is this the one that I blew the kiss at?
Yes.
Is this?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
You know,
I had to make sure.
he kind of walks over and he like pats you on on the side of your elbow, that elbow that came into contact with him. Hey, sure you did. Come over to sit at my table.
Happily.
Inviting. Is he inviting Arlo or all of us?
He doesn't seem like he's inviting. He seems like he's telling you.
Okay.
All of us?
Telling Arlo
Yes.
or
Is
all
he
of us?
telling all of us?
He is telling Arlo, and you guys may come with.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to wave you all along anyway.
Great.
I
So-
go.
He strategically, by the way, sits with his back towards the spine devils so that you are all facing them. He doesn't look like he needs to worry about like a cheap shot. Go ahead. Who here would like to give just a quick perception check?
I
I'll do
would
it.
like to.
Hi.
Go
Me.
for it. Go for it.
Me, teacher, please.
Izzy's gonna him again for just a sec.
God damn it.
22.
I'll do one for the meme. That one -3.
So back to our bar fight. Damn it!
I got a 22 perception.
Natural 20.
Perception.
Natural
Which
20 for Sade.
One.
Natural 1 for
I
Arlo.
got a 24.
24 for Lorelei. And Kate, Sybil, remember you're doing this at disadvantage.
Okay. I didn't even bother rolling.
I mean, you could.
Oh boy, I rolled a 7 and a 5 -1.
Oh boy.
4.
So, yeah, Sybil
The
and
room
Arlo,
is spinning.
y'all are in the drink. And,
Yeah.
Arlo, you can feel, like, your heart beat in your teeth at this point. Like, with just how much adrenaline is going through you. The rest of you noticed, a fairly large, around the size of this man, battle axe that is sitting underneath, buried into the floorboards, underneath the table where this man was sitting. Sade, specifically, you can tell that this is silvered.
Ooh. What does that help with?
There are certain
A lot of
creatures that do not take damage from or take less damage from weapons that aren't silvered. So this is a guy who has seen his fair share of a fight.
Sweet.
He goes, now, I don't know if you're brave or just plain stupid with muscles,
Kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah.
but that was some of the funniest shit I've seen in years. I
No one appreciated it.
look, so many people come in here like terror in their mouth, and let's just say I'm not a big fan of some of their words. What are you guys looking for in the armory?
Oh, well, me myself, I'm not looking for too much, but my friends here all need arms.
We're kind of just looking for a bunch of just whatever we think might help.
And you've got
We've got
quite-
I
nothing.
mean, some.
Not enough.
Not
Definitely.
nearly enough.
Look, you're searching for the armory, and you found him.
We just got into town.
No, I mean, not you found the place. You found the armory.
Oh.
Aye. It's a nickname I got a couple of years, decades. He kind of lifts up his pint. Decades ago. Used to be one of the greatest craftsmen here, Steitgeist. But,
You're a craftsman.
Aye. I'm a blacksmith, armor smith. You give me a piece of metal, I can shape it to what you need.
I dabble a bit myself.
Good.
It's been a bit.
Maybe if you get as good as I am, people will stop fucking bugging me.
Maybe one day.
I used to make... And he kind of looks over at the Spine Devil, making sure that, he fucking keeps his eyes where they need to be. Used to make magic weaponry back in the day. Lost my tools. So, that's out of the question.
You misplaced them? Or they were taken?
Give me an insight check as to in that question.
When you say back in the day, how long ago?
I got a 22.
40, 50 years. With a 22, he has this kind of 1,000-yard stare for a brief second, where he's remembering something bad. Not really that simple. But look, if you got the coin, I can get you some basic weaponry. I still do what I do, even though I don't have the tools anymore. But I mean, if you're coming around here with Plumber's coin, fucking don't know what to tell you. You can bring me the materials and get you a little bit of a discount, but that's got to make a living.
Do you know in this town if anybody's do you know if there's any little odd jobs we can do?
I mean, if you're willing to be a bastard, sure. There's always people looking for a hitman, a hitwoman. Always someone looking to prank their bosses. Although, I wouldn't pick up those jobs if I were you.
Are there any that you would recommend?
The fuck are you guys? What are your specialties?
We're
The only
we've
specialty
only-
I have is the one I showed off earlier.
Aye.
we're all recently new. We came with nothing. We have maybe 20, 30 gold amongst all of us.
Aye.
We're just looking to
Fuck's
live.
sake.
That's not what he asked.
I get it. Okay. Fists. Fuck if I know. Magic. A bit of magic. A bit of tinkering.
So, like,
Assume that the fuck if I know was me.
Yeah, they got an axe.
they got.
I don't think they can use it, but they got
You
it.
see, he kind of quiets his voice down a little bit, and he goes, "I need a fucking adventuring party."
Well, actually,
It's not by choice. We're actually technically a social experiment by a tieflin or some other fuckery that decided they're just gonna toss a bunch of recently dead strangers together into the Nine Hells and see what the fuck happens and see, oh, nature versus nurture. Are you good? Are you bad? Are you somewhere in between? Fuck if I know.
so we're not an adventuring party, but we were killed by one.
Let's
And
not
I
give away
think-
too much information.
And he just kind of looks
Yeah, we're
confused, and he
We're just kind of like throwing out our death story to this man.
Death story.
So are you alive or are you dead?
Both.
Yes.
Bit of both.
Do you bleed?
Yes.
So, yes, definitely.
Okay. Fuck, man, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's all I mean.
Two times? Yeah. Yeah.
You guys might just be able to do it.
Do
what?
No fucking way. Okay. Sure. Follow me.
Hold on.
He gets up and
Alright.
he gets up and he grabs his like big fucking tankard and just like presses it into the chest of Lorelei. And it's just like, you've got a weird ass backstory, mate. You're gonna need this more than I do.
As we found out, was the guy drinking something?
The Spine Devil?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like some sort of like ale
Per-
with them.
Can I take his drink
You motherfucker.
and just
Oops, my hand
You're
slipped.
gonna dump it on.
Stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. You're gonna start another bar fight.
I have to do it. I'm just gonna be like,
I will say that you guys do see Say going to do this. Would you like to attempt to stop her?
I step in front of her.
no, I want to do that. I want to do this.
I step in front of her.
I'm gonna look at you. And be like, if they're not gonna get karma, I'm gonna play karma.
No, I'm gonna
get
hand
that?
you the tankard that was given to me. You tripped. I tripped you.
What? What'd you say?
I tripped you. I'm handing you the tankard that was shoved into my chest.
Dad, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you tripped into them. You tripped into them.
Oh.
I just give you a little shove.
You give a shove. I'm actually gonna roll something here.
Okay.
Roll them to see how pissed off they get.
No, and a bit of it sloshes up and falls onto his shoulder, and you can see the cloth on his shoulder catch fire
Love it.
before he's just like, fuck it.
What
I
kind
look
of
him up.
alcohol is this?
Karma's
Awesome.
He just the dwarf kind of just laughs as you're walking out, Ellie. And he goes, "When you know the bartender, you can get some of the reserve stock."
I take the tankard back.
Amazing.
I want a little sip.
I'm also gonna hand the bartender extra silver.
Is there anything that you guys wish to do before you leave this bar?
No, man, I'm really
take a
intrigued with the
little-
armorer.
A little tiny sip of whatever the alcohol that was in his cup was.
Sure.
Oh.
Give me a con saving throw, please.
I want to do another glance back at the human. Do they still seem the same?
It's a 21, thank God.
Yep. So, can't go lower than 1, so it's just 1 on the die. So you're going to take 1 point of fire damage. As you can
Cool.
feel a different kind of burn. But it's almost
Literal.
like sweet. There's like a honeyness to it. But oh fuck, does it ever burn.
The fuck?
And you just hear, fucking mortals. Ellie, as you're walking out... sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna follow Ellie's gaze to the human, and just kind of like sigh. And in the back, was it a woman that was charmed?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay. In the back of her head, we'll just say, if you feel like you need help getting away from this situation, cough.
She stares straight ahead. It doesn't even... There's a part of you that doubts whether you even linked.
I kind of figured, and I'll like nudge Ellie. It didn't work. I tried to talk to her. She's under their control.
Are we supposed to do something? Am I like? Can I hear you saying that or no?
We'll be walking out together, so yeah.
Yeah. Are we supposed to do something?
Isn't that the eternal question?
Exactly.
Ellie and Sybil. Can I get you guys to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Excuse me.
Ah, yes. Oh, natural 20! 21.
That's so great for you, babe. Natural 2.
Oh.
I was
For a
expecting to
total,
roll like shit.
For a total of 5.
Okay. You all follow this flaming dwarven man. As
Before we go,
yeah,
Ellie, just in her mind of watching the human, just thinks back to what they'd read about how Theodora had killed her sister because she didn't want her sister to have to go through that. She just has that in her mind as they walk out. Of what the best thing for this human is.
ain't that just the question? One moment.
Is now a good time to real quick?
Uh, Yes, I was going to get you guys to where this guy is taking you.
Perfect.
So he leads you down a series of kind of residential areas in the south end of Strikegeist City before you happen upon a very rustic shop that has various weapons out in front for display, various kinds of armors, and there's a part of you that wonders how in the hell this place isn't, like, robbed multiple times, considering how far everything is on display. And it's called the Nine Fire Forge. It seems to be the only place in Strikegeist to get weaponry and armor and stuff at the moment. And he steps in front, kind of holds out an arm to stop whoever's beside him, traces some kind of shape into the air, and you can see a kind of like a golden spectral light open up and allow you guys to kind of walk inside. You get the feeling that there are wards on this place.
Mm.
And as you come into the Nine Fire Forge, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Wait.
So, grab your snacks, grab your friends, something, adventure time. And we will see you guys soon. And we are back. So, my little misfit hellions. Oh, okay. Nope, okay, that worked. I thought I fucked it again. Nope, I didn't. I didn't fuck it. You come to the Nine Fire Forge, where a series of 9 identical forges, well, sorry, 8 identical forges exist, with a 9th that looks like it hasn't been touched in a while. It sits bigger than the rest of them, kind of set off to the right-hand side of this workshop, and it is beset by runes of arcane nature that are way too strong for any of you to even begin to understand. You see this this dwarven man who apparently is the Armoury. Kind of sits his battle axe on top of a weapon holster, grabs a notepad, almost like a parchment pad off of his shelf, and just tosses it back at your group for whoever the fuck wants to catch it.
I catch. Snatch out of air.
Lorelei, you snatch it out of the air, and he goes, it's been a while since I've seen myself in adventuring party. I mean, I know what you're gonna say. It's like, we're not an adventuring party. We're just a group of miscreants brought together by a plotline none of us asked to be part of, with an exceedingly varied set of skills that seem to complement and offset each other.
Not gonna lie, kind of pinned us pretty well. At least me.
Look, I know what one looks like, okay? Used to be part of one myself.
Is there? Do we get like jackets?
You get... Look, I make shit out of metal. If you're able to, like, pray for armor and you want, like, a fucking logo on it or something, I'll do my best, but I'm not an artist.
I'm just gonna, like, smack Sade. Fucking jackets, what the fuck?
It's like a club, I don't know.
Rich kids.
Anyway, I hope you're taking notes, because I won't be saying this a second bloody time.
Yay!
Do any of us have a pen or, like, something to write with?
Nope.
He, like,
One of us
slides you
stole
a quill and ink that he uses to, like, take orders.
I'm gonna look at the paper and look at the pen and just immediately hand it off to Ellie.
I'll take it.
I just wanted to catch the flying piece of paper. I don't want to take notes.
This is what I'm here for.
Deep beneath Strike Guy City is a multi-layered cavern system called the Dreadnought Caverns. And it seemed to be a bit of a hotspot for hot shots. People who like to believe themselves to be super powerful or strong or, you know, the hottest shit, the biggest dicks in town. Well,
You basically said it yourself, though. We're weak as shit.
I thought you were weak as shit.
I know I am. I don't know about the rest of them, but you heard her. I can't do shit.
No. She didn't say you can't do shit. She says she doesn't know what your fucking deal
She's
is.
she's nodding. She's nodding along.
Okay, it's the thing is that I said that I don't know what their fucking deal is and that I don't think they can do shit.
Right.
I haven't seen anything yet. They fell into the blood river.
Oh, that's
So
a
I don't
fucking
know.
smell.
I didn't fall in. That one fell in. And I went to get him.
First of all, was the stupid part.
Look, I'm not saying that some of you might be stupid. That's kind of how an adventuring party works. The smart ones offset the stupid ones. The strong ones offset the weak ones. And then there are some who you don't know what their fucking deal is. But you're alive, aren't you?
Ellie just looks at
Yeah,
Laura
each
when
of
he makes
us-
that comment.
I don't know what anyone's deal. Anyway,
Good. Sometimes it's better to keep your deal to yourself. But, so, Dreadnought Caverns. Bunch of people went in, looking for glory and magic and all that kind of fucking shite. You know what they found? They found,
Jax,
they found their own end.
better.
And every new group went in. Not a lot of groups went in. A lot of single people, a lot of creatures who thought that they were superior to other creatures. Mine was the first group to go in. And we were cock of the walk. Thought that we were the best ever. We bickered like fucking housewives. Couldn't get on the same page. Creatures in there don't care whether you're on the same page or not. Fucking eat you alive. And they did. Took my entire group. Dead as fucking doornails they are. And I managed to make it out. I'm the only one who has. So I know some things. I'm not going to tell you how long to spend down there. But there's a lot of dead fuckers down there, and they took their coin with them. So, you managed to wrangle up some coin off of some dead people who don't need it. Come back and pay me, I'll make you some weapons. But I will say this, because I do like to make it just a little bit more tempting. Find my tools, bring them back. I'll make you something even better than what you can find here.
You know, I like the sounds of that.
Yeah, little miscreants might just fucking make it yet. Or you'll die trying.
Do you have anything that you could spare while we're down there to sort of help us make sure we can get back?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, Molly. Yeah, let's see what your persuasion is like.
A +0.
Ooh. And just tell me what that lovely dice says.
13.
13.
Hold on, wait.
Huh?
I'm gonna add a d6 to this. 19.
What did you add the d6 with?
What was its official name?
Give me its government legal name.
Knowledge from your past life.
Can I have its social security number, please?
064.
Okay.
Yeah, 64, best Nintendo system.
Awesome. Okay. You're not coming up under our system.
I feel like it's
Sorry, the ice cream machines are down.
I will use knowledge from your past life to
Man, this is a Wendy's.
add that to make a 19.
Yeah, you remember. You know, you've got some sort of history with making deals. It's odd. This feels kind of natural to you to go looking for things that people have discarded. And when you say this, there's a curiosity in your voice that kind of even startles you a little. And he looks at you, kind of furrows his brow. No harm in giving you the shite I've already created. But, not in the business of making anything new. Unless I've got coin. Alright.
Makes sense.
So, how can I help you? Well, that's where we're going to go ahead and end today's session.
Wait, can we get the shit first?
Can we get the shit first?
I will discuss with you guys kind of
That's
how
the DM's way of saying, I don't have this prepared.
No. This is the DM's way of saying, you know, looking up what kind of weapons and stuff you guys are proficient with, and then finding out, like, what is the lowest amount that he can give you while still being worthwhile is not the most entertaining thing to stream. So,
Fair.
what we're going to do is we're going to end the session there. I will discuss with you guys kind of on the outside what you are able to get from him. And on the next session, you guys will be far better suited out than you have been for a while.
Woohoo!
Let's hope that it's enough. As
It's not.
you guys, inadvertently, with accepting his gifts, have agreed to traverse the Dreadnought Caverns, where you will
Secret
either
tunnel.
you will find so many secret tunnels. Oh,
Through the
but there are
mountains.
things in those caverns that know more tunnels than you do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my lovely players for traversing the hells with me once again. Next time, we go through the Dreadnought Caverns. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you by the firelight.